on the BHS Corrugated stand, first afternoon of FEFCO in Lyon. Wonderful to be with you. Lars Engel, lovely to see you. Thank you very much indeed for joining.
Thank you, Daniel, for coming by.
So FEFCO, obviously a very important position within our industry, collaboration and bringing people together. How do you view the importance of events like this for your customers and potential customers as well?
For us, the FEFCO event is for many, many years always the most important event in Europe. And we are a big supporter of FEFCO because we strongly believe that only with a good association, with a professional organization, we can bring the corrugated industry forward, and we have somebody networking on the political scene, which is currently even more important than ever before.
Absolutely, absolutely. And Lars, one of the important topics that we're covering here during the FEFCO seminars, we're looking at automation, we're looking at digitalization. This is at the core of your business and your view on the future of our industry. So give us a little update on how BHS is progressing with digitalization.
Digitalization, or better, the Box Plant 2025. It's our working frame where we clearly see that's the way how the industry should go to. We are not a believer in optimizing single units.
Okay.
We can optimize the corrugator to go 10 meters more, another 10 meters, but this will not help you. When you have an order and the processing time of the order takes you for 2 weeks,
yes.
This is not digital.
Yes.
We need to think about how do we set up the box plant that we can process an order within 2 days. And this requires artificial intelligence on the workflow side.
Absolutely.
This requires digital print within the corrugator, inline and online.
Yes.
This requires really working with our customers on that they get from their customers the right PDF file in the beginning, that we can process the order in one go to the box plant.
Because if you look at some of the issues that our industry is facing globally, we're looking at the next generation of operator, we're trying to attract talent into our industry, which will always be the success of our industry is our people. But obviously from BHS's point of view, there are an awful lot of things that you're doing to help streamline that process, whether it's intralogistics, we're talking about automation within the box plant. So how are customers adapting to that?
Well, our thinking is when it comes to the Box Plant 2025 and everybody speaks about not finding the people, clearly it's an aim for us that we cut down the amount of labor within the box plant by 50%.
Okay, as much as that.
As much as that.
Right.
And if you think about it, it is possible. When you do the print on the corrugator, you don't need to add a lot more people, maybe 2 or 3. But you can reduce all the people in the converting area. Because for us, the analog printing is at the end of the S-curve for developments.
Okay.
The digital preprint is at the beginning of this S-curve. And by going that way, for going for digital preprint, you also can reduce the grammages further within the box plant.
Yes.
And by doing so, we get a better CO2 footprint for every box.
Yes.
So the whole thing comes together. And we are very positive on that. We will have some more installations of the big digital printer, the Exceed, next year. We will have the Monochrome printer ready. We will have.
I was going to ask about obviously one of the latest developments, the announcement coming out about the Monochrome version. So obviously the jetliner we know about and is proving itself. Tell us about the reasons for that development of the Monochrome version.
But just when you look at the product mix of a box plant, 40% is probably just a single color, and most of the time it is just black.
Yes.
So this is ideal to do this 100% on the corrugator inline. And last but not least, you also should think about how many boxes are still today without a print.
Yes.
And why don't they have a print?
Yes.
Because the printing dies are too expensive for such a small order. Yes. So you can also integrate or offer more value to your end customer by saying, now we have the possibility to apply this print to your box. So there are so many opportunities, and we see quite a huge amount of interest into the monochrome printer. This will bring, I think, even quicker than with the big machine. The big machine requires
absolutely,
a big.
Yeah, it's a big change for them as well, and trying to understand the workflows, etc. But I mean, if you were to look a little bit further down the road, obviously, what you're talking about, digitalization on the corrugator, we're looking at streamlining the process. Eventually, I guess the converting department has to catch up as well. Digitalization within converting, yeah?
Yes, of course. You can maybe think about also digitalization in cutting, increasing. So there are many thoughts which can come.
Yes.
They're not here yet. It takes always a little bit longer than we assume.
Well, hopefully in our lifetime. But listen, Lars, thank you so much indeed for joining us. Just a very small insight into where BHS Corrugated is heading, ready to help take the industry. So if you're at FEFCO Day 2, do stop by and see what they're up to.